name's Jack Stern. You have a message for me?
Your passport, please, sir.
Sure.
Thank you very much. The password for receiving the message, please.
Password? Oh, yes. One moment. The password is 53 Alpha 2 Lima Whiskey 5.
Thank you, sir. This key was left for you.
Well then.
Have a nice day, sir.
I just can't get the autopsy report off my mind. Puzzling. So the doctors don't have a clue either. Who would have had a motive? He must have had enemies for sure. I'm gonna ask Bellico. That must be it. Not bad. Okay. Attractive. And so roomy. Right. Welcome home. Is that him? It has to be him. Hi, you must be Jordan, right? Jack Stern, it's a pleasure.
Did you have a pleasant flight?
Yeah, well, I don't really like flying, you know? But after 5 beers, it was all right.
Everything all right with the car?
Yeah, everything's fine, thanks. I've made myself at home in there. The thing with the steering wheel's a bit of a pain, but I'll manage.
I'd have thought driving on the left would be a lot easier after 5 beers.
Oh, yeah. Damn, you caught me. Where do I hand in my driving license?
To me, for example.
Hey, Jordan, come on now. I'm completely sober. You wouldn't make things difficult for a fellow policeman now, would you?
Like I said, Jack, your boss warned me about you.
Oh, boy. What did the old grouch come up with this time?
Oh, he thinks a lot of you. But he also said that you're not so hot on following the rules.
Nonsense. I love rules.
All the better. Because you're in Great Britain now, Jack. You'll respect the law here. All the laws, including the ones that concern driving under the influence. Is that clear?
Crystal clear. Okay, now tell me, what happened to the poor guy?
We don't know any more than what's in the report. Perhaps the post-mortem can tell us something, but the pathologist wasn't particularly optimistic.
Evidence secured?
And checked. All negative thus far. It would appear that he really did just fall down dead. Organ failure.
Did he take drugs?
Well, cocaine, uppers, sleeping pills, and he was an alcoholic, but no critical blood values. He went to the doctor regularly. The results were all in order.
Wow. Almost sounds as though the man was more afraid of flying than me, huh?
Indeed. But his consumption patterns are unfortunately not uncommon for a top-ranking politician.
I suppose I don't really need to ask if he had enemies.
It would be quicker to list his friends. You followed the coverage of the demonstrations over the G8 summit?
Sure.
Then you've seen a few 100,000 of his enemies. Our first thought was political murder, but we can't find a thing. No weapon, no injuries, no bacteria, no poison.
Did he have family?
Wife, ex-wife, 3 children, golden retriever, and a girlfriend, of course, his blonde assistant. She's going to inherit everything, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh. And how old is she?
22. Can't count to 5, but looks like Miss Universe.
We must be doing something wrong, Jordan.
At least we're still alive.
I'd like to have a look around in there now.
Of course. I've already informed the officers. You have access to the office at any time. Your colleagues from France have also been here, by the way. Took off again yesterday.
Are you coming in with me?
Sorry, I've got too much to do. We're putting a special commission together. You've got my mobile number. So if you find anything...
You'll be the first to know.
That's right. So, speak to you soon.
Okay, off we go. Yep, not much gets left behind. Not even of the high and mighty. Well, look at this. Henston's organizer. I call it shortening the chain of command. Minister Henston's organizer. I gotta do a bit of research on these entries. Let's see. Shortly before his death, Mr. Henston went out for a meal with a certain Nancy Jenkins. And then on the following day, again with a Laureen Myers. And then he had a meeting with a company called Art Trans in his office. Nice, but not my taste. I know this old guy from somewhere. Colonial politician, I think. I know this old guy from somewhere. Colonial politician, I think. An old trooper. One hell of a boat. That could be it. A model then, huh? Alibi service? The good minister was very organized. A specialist art shipper. Strange.
Nancy Jenkins?
Hello, Mrs. Jenkins. This is Jack Stern from the International Police. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Do you have a moment for me?
International who?
International Police. I'm investigating the death of the Minister James Henston. I assume you've heard about that.
Well, I never. So he's dead, is he?
You don't know anything about it.
Listen, Mr. International Thingamajig.
My name is Stern.
James Henston was a purebred sod and didn't deserve any better. I hope it was a slow and painful death.
Oh, we're still working that out.
Do you have to cut him up into little pieces for that?
Oh, well, I think something like that will be done.
Good. Very good. If you need any help with that...
You didn't like Mr. Henston very much? Why'd you go to dinner with him then?
Because he paid for it. It's my job. Escort service, you see.
Why do you have such a bad opinion of him?
He was a pig. Don't you want to ask me if I killed him?
No, I don't think so. I'm sorry if I put you in an awkward position.
Not at all. It was a pleasure.
Yeah. Good. So then, thank you very much for now.
Myers?
Hi, Mrs. Myers. This is Jack Stern from the International Police.
International Police? Well, I never. So word of mouth does work.
What do you mean?
Wait a minute. What's this about, please?
I have a few questions about the death of James Henston.
Oh, I see, yes. That was a terrible thing. I was out for a meal with him just the day before he died.
That's exactly why I'm calling. What was the purpose of your date?
Business. Contract extension.
Mr. Henston was a customer of your service?
For many years. He had a bit of a difficult marriage.
I can imagine. So you supplied him with the fitting alibis for his marital difficulties?
Exactly. Have you got a problem with that?
Not at all. Did Mr. Henston have any other difficulties, apart from his marriage?
Well, with a job like his, you always have a lot of difficulties. He traveled a lot, and not all of his destinations were meant to be public knowledge.
Did you always know where he was going when he needed an alibi?
No. We don't ask our customers questions. We give them answers.
Where were you when Mr. Henston died?
You're asking for my alibi?
I'm quite sure you have one.
I've got 20.
One's enough for me.
I was working out a contract with a high-ranking American policeman. International Police. Would you like to know his name?
Perhaps I better not.
I thought not.
Good. Well, thanks a lot for now.
Nothing at all, Mr. Stern. And, if you ever need an alibi...
I know. Have a nice day.
Odd Translimited, Jeff Travis speaking.
Hi, Mr. Travis. Jack Stern here from the International Police. I have a question about one of your customers, James Henston.
Oh, yes. The minister. He just died, didn't he?
That's right. There's a note in his diary suggesting he had an appointment with you the day before his death.
One moment. Let me just check. Yes, that's right. His ministry had loaned out a picture for a special exhibition in the London Modern. We brought it back on that day. To his office, if I'm not mistaken.
Uh-huh. Which picture was it?
The Portrait of Cecil Rhodes by William James Thurber.
How many people did you send?
2, like always.
What are their names?
I can't tell you exactly. I haven't received all of the papers yet. They're still in the post. But you could ask at the museum. Our people have to sign transport documents there.
Okay, I'll do that. Thanks for now. Goodbye. G8 Summit. That was sure something. Wasn't that in D.C.? It all went off. National Guard and everything. I'll take a closer look at it on the web. Interesting. Okay, about time we got out to see some people. I'll speak to Henston's widow tomorrow. And with his assistant. Let's see how she's coping with her new wealth. And I still have to get to the museum. What with this art shipper and all. Better do that now, before they close.
Okay, here we are. Blimey, I haven't been here for ages. They've redone the whole forecourt.
Nice pigs. We could do with one of those for the loft.
We've already got enough pigs there. So, shall we go in?
What am I going to do if one of my old colleagues recognizes me?
You say hello. This is a museum. They'll be expecting visitors.
I just don't want anyone to ask awkward questions.
Come on, Mike's right. They'd be happy to see you. We're not doing anything illegal.
Not yet, anyway. So, off you go. I'll get my hands on the building plans in the meantime.
Good. Bernard, you check out the camera system. I'll look for the painting. Is your phone on?
Of course.
Then let's meet back here in an hour, all right?
Good luck.
Damn, I think I know him.
You'll manage. I'll concentrate on the cameras. Let's go. We'll split up. He'll only be able to follow one of us.
The guard's over here.
Okay, let's do it. Catherine?
Here. Okay, stay on the line. I'm still in the corridor.
Lots of cameras here. Is it a new system?
Well, it wasn't there when I worked here.
It won't be that easy. We've got to find the surveillance room.
There used to be a security room on the ground floor. That could be it.
Bugger.
What?
It's a lock with fingerprint authentication. Only certain guards can get in there.
Can Mike crack that thing?
Mike can crack anything.
A fingerprint lock. We'd be best off if we had the finger that fits.
I've got some bolt cutters and bandages if you want.
Funny.
A fingerprint would be enough, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. We've got to find out which of the guards go in and out of there. Mike,
What?
do you want to come in here and have a look at the lock?
I can't right now. I'm in the middle of penetrating the architect's server.
We'll manage without you.
Quiet now. I've got to concentrate.
I'll talk to one of the security guards.
You do that. I'm turning you off.
Got it. Noted.
Hey, mate.
Oh, oh mon Dieu. Oh, you give me a shock.
What are you looking for down here? The gents?
Yes, exactly.
Toilets are upstairs. Now, out of here, all right?
All right. Excuse me.
Problems, Bernie?
My God. He's gone again. I'm in the cellar. Gotta come upstairs again. I'm with you, Catherine.
Okay, then I'll go through to the other exhibition room.
Okay. There are quite a few. Good. Okay, Catherine. I'm ready over here.
All right. Then let's meet outside. Mike, what about the server?
Mike, where are you up to?
Just about ready. Jeez. Oh, come on, stupid thing. I don't believe it. Does this damned admin want to give me a proper workout or what? Ah, thank you. Welcome to the Wilbur and Thompson intranet. Ha! These amateurs. Voila! The whole plan. Beautifully cleanly labelled, and all of the security systems are there too. Children!
Not now.
You know who's just hacked the superhumanly protected network of Wilbur and Thompson then? Super Mike, master of the digital tides. No, don't thank me, it's just my daily bread, making the impossible possible.
Brill, Mike. Now shut your gob. I need to speak to an ex-colleague.
Is that the sum of your appreciation of a genius? Shut your gob, Mike?
You just said we shouldn't thank you. Come on, turn it off.
Ha, great. You guys are real smart asses.
Tony? Hey, you're Tony Warner, right?
Do I know you?
Tony, how's Maud? What about little Rachel? She must be going to school by now.
Wait. Catherine? You're Catherine!
Yeah.
I don't believe it! Catherine! Oh my god, you're...
Grown up? Come on, say it.
Yeah, well, yes. Really grown up. Ooh, you're looking good. God, ooh, how long has it been?
7 years, Tony. You had that ridiculous moustache back then. Looked like a porn star.
Oh my God, you remember that? Well, Maud forced me to shave it off. I feel completely naked. Don't look at my face.
You look great.
Yeah, you too. Tell me, what are you up to now? Are you still studying? No, you must have graduated ages ago, right?
Yeah, well, it was a difficult journey, definitely. But I did it. At some point, they just didn't want me there anymore.
And now? Are you working? Still doing guided tours? Got a family?
Well, a bit of this and that. And no family. I still haven't met the right guy. But I'm sharing an extremely chaotic flat. That's already enough for me.
Oh yeah, that's right. You had those friends. You're still living with them? Weren't you going to start a revolution or something? Did you manage?
Sure. Don't you read the papers?
Oh yeah, of course. You've just bumped off Henston.
Exactly. In cold blood, with a sawn-off stiletto heel. And now we're planning the ultimate economic crash.
Well done. Burn down the Ministry of Culture while you're at it. They just cut my wages for the 3rd time.
I'll make a note. And how did things pan out here? It was probably hell here without me.
Yeah, worse than hell. We had this break-in 5 years ago. After that, the place was converted into some kind of Alcatraz.
I saw. It's full of cameras now.
Yep. At the same time, they fired half of the guards. The cameras see more and cost less. Next month, they're kicking Stevens out. Remember him?
Stevens? No.
Yeah, poor sod. Used to teach art at a secondary school. They sacked him for being drunk. He dried out and started working here. They needed some poor fool to change the hard drives as long as the system was still just semi-automatic.
And now it's completely automatic.
That's right. Now there's just patrols into the security room. No permanent crew. He's already got his papers. Now he's getting drunk every day. He's in the pub by 5 o'clock.
Oh dear. And you? Are you worried about losing your job?
We're all worried, aren't we? I mean, have a look around. Everyone's wondering who's going to be next to go. They're scared of terrorists, thieves, burglars, criminals. They cling to the feeling that they're safe, that there are heroes watching over them. And well, I'm one of these heroes. Maud and I bought a house 3 years ago. I need the job.
You won't lose it, I'm sure.
The director has already warned us. The people leaving now won't be replaced, and if you make a mistake, you're out.
How's Maud doing? Is she working again?
The director was generous enough to give her a cleaning job. She polishes the whole place once a week, at night.
Sounds like a tough break.
Yeah, but she's a tough girl. She's working tonight, by the way. My night off.
Uh-huh. And that means...
What do you think? Time for the pub. I'll take over from Stevens there as a worthy replacement.
Oh dear. And the children?
Oh, they won't wake up. I give them sleeping pills, you know. Absolutely fail-safe. Maud hasn't noticed a thing. Don't look like that. My nephew's looking after them. That means he's secretly watching my DVDs and emptying the fridge.
That's what babysitters are for.
Hey, why don't you come along?
What? On your pub crawl?
Yeah, of course. First, I'll get you really drunk, and then we'll talk about the old days.
That sounds great. You're married, Tony.
Oh, damn. I completely forgotten. Well, whatever. Then we'll really talk about the old days. What do you say?
I'll think about it. Okay, Tony, I've got to go.
What about this evening?
We'll see. Otherwise, we can meet up soon.
Damn. If I'd only kept my moustache.
See you later, Tony. Looks somehow rather sad. Guys?
Here. And here. What have you been doing all this time?
Met an old friend of mine.
Can you believe it? We're preparing the ultimate break-in here, and Madame goes off and flirts for hours on end.
At least I now know where we can find the guard from the surveillance room. He's over in the pub on the other side of the street.
I'm on my way.
You stay in the van, Mike. I'll do this. You can have a beer afterwards.
Sure. Certainly.
It has to be here. Hi.
Hi. Henry, leave it. What can I get you, sweetheart?
Let me see. A cup of tea, please.
Oh, no, girl. Can't you order something decent?
Shut it, Henry. Cup of tea for the lady, on its way.
Nice pub. I like it. Is it your place?
You want to buy it, sweetheart?
Is it on the market?
Ah, you bet. You can have the whole thing and everything in it. Paintings, barman, annoying regulars, all for a fixed price.
Sounds attractive. How much?
Oh, mere 40,000 quid, plus 290 for the tea.
Then let's start with the tea.
I tell you what, darling, if you buy this dump, I'll pay for your tea, all right?
You can pay off your own tab first, Stevens.
Come on, girl. Keep me company. I don't like drinking alone.
Let her drink her tea in peace.
Don't be like that. Let's have a drink. Come on. My wife won't mind.
His wife's on the family program at Alcoholics Anonymous.
You're a scumbag, Chuck. Come on, girl. Don't listen to that tattooed idiot. Have a drink with me. Hey?
Stevens, you're harassing my guests.
It's all right. I think he's rather sweet.
Takes all sorts.
So here I am. May I?
Ha! Hey, Chuck, see this? You and your tattoos can take a running jump, mate. The girl knows a real gentleman when she sees one. Hey?
What are you drinking?
His fourth Guinness.
Ha! He's a plonker, ain't he? Trying to make me look bad in front of a pretty lady, the jealous git.
I'll have a Guinness too, please, Chuck.
I like this girl. Come on, Chuck, pull her a pint.
A beer for the lovely lady, on its way.
You work over there in the museum?
No, not really. I'll be finished next month. Sacked.
I'm sorry. What are you going to do after that?
Yeah, well, I guess I'll be keeping my old mate Chuck company more often.
Oh, yeah, that'll be great.
It's all right. You see, girl, since the break-in, the management has installed all kinds of security. Humans are too fallible for them. Don't see enough, don't hear enough, go on holiday, make mistakes.
Which break-in was that?
A couple of cheeky fellas cleaned out half the Turner exhibition, didn't they? They bribed a couple of guards. The paintings were apparently for some weapons maker. But they could never pin it on him. Anyway, the museum then decided that the human guards are the weakest link in the security system. Then they started to move everything over to automatic surveillance.
I've never heard about that case.
Yeah, well, they kept it hush-hush for a while. They thought they might have been able to uncover something bigger. That's why they kept it quiet.
Well, I'd better be off. It was nice to meet you, Henry.
Ah, the pleasure was all mine, darling. But, you didn't tell me your name.
Oh, yeah, I'm Tracy. Well then,
Well, what do you say, Tracy? Can I see you again? Can I have your number?
we'll see, all right? But I've really got to go now, sorry.
Wait a minute, what about your tab?
Ah, what a scumbag. The drink's on me.
So I'll add it to all the rest, yeah?
Oi! I pretty much own shares in your bloody pub. That makes me your boss, Chuck. Huh? Have a think about that while I'm taking a leak.
There you go, Chuck. The pub's already sold. Now or never. Now or never. I need his glass. Okay, I've got my glass. So, the glasses have been swapped over. Time for me to go. Okay, guys. Maybe I'll see you around.
I hope so. And if you change your mind about this place...
Sure, I'll let you know. Okay, that's it. Then off home. Hey, it's me again.
You smell of alcohol. I'm disappointed.
Sure. What have you been doing?
We've been working. I've got the plans, Bernie has the camera locations. And now the million-dollar question, what have you got?
A bad conscience.
Good grief. Bernard, she's taking one of her turns. You take care of it. I'm going out for some fresh air.
Don't look like that.
How am I looking?
Worried? Fatherly? Therapeutic? I hate that.
What happened? Do you want to talk about it?
I told you. Useless therapy crap.
Okay. And what else?
What do you mean, what else? Nothing else. We're a bunch of idiots, that's all.
Good. What makes you say that?
We steal from the wrong people. I've just spoken to the guard from the museum. He lost his job because there was a break-in years ago, and now a computer does his job.
Have you got his fingerprints?
Yes, I've got his bloody fingerprints. I conned him, and now we've got his fingerprints. But it wasn't right.
Why not?
Because he's no stinking rich art dealer, Bernard. He's just some poor guy in a museum who gets fired because of people like us. People who break in and deceive and steal.
We don't take anything from anyone, Catherine. We take something back. You said that yourself often enough.
Don't tell me what I said.
Isn't that true anymore?
I don't know.
You need a rest.
Perhaps.
Listen, I understand you. But we've just agreed to do this thing. I've already spoken to Holmes, not Bonds. We've got to go through with it.
I know.
Look, we'll talk it all through, and tomorrow the world will look a better place. Okay? Okay?
Okay.
Okay, here's the building plans. Perhaps you'll be interested to know how hard it was to get hold of them. Well, first there were multi-encrypted codes, then the server routing, very clever. Then I had to...
Yeah, that's great, Mike. You're the best. Now, let's have a good look at them. Catherine's got to get to bed.
Excuse me? I've got to get to bed. I've been working on this for 13 hours.
Mike, please. It's all in tiny writing. Where's the magnifying glass? Ah, I've already got it. No longer necessary. I found the passage already. The construction plans for the museum.
The idiots really have written all over the plan.
They could afford to. It all looks bomb-proof to me.
There's gotta be a way. Those other guys managed to break in 7 years ago.
Yes, but that was before all this equipment was installed.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's this door here?
Here? Oh, there seems to be a connection to the Thames.
Impossible. We won't get through there. That bend in the Thames is underwater.
Then we'll just have to dive.
Oh, no. Not diving again. I'm not going through all that again.
There's a drain that runs under the museum. That might work. We've got to try it. We'll dive.
Fine. Super. You two dive, I'll hold the fort.
There aren't any sharks in the Thames, Mike.
Oh, great. Then it's completely safe.
But I can't open the steel door. Come on, Catherine will be with you.
I hate you both.
All right then. Stay here. We'll just go and have a little look first. You can at least get the boat ready, okay?
I'm on my way.
Okay, let's go.
Catherine, come on. We're ready to go.
Wow, you're quick. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
Okay, buddy. Let's go.
Ahoy there.
There it is. The inlet over there.
From up here, it looks like the access has got a grill over it.
Perhaps you can get through underwater. We'll have to have a look.
Okay, then I'll dive down. I can't get through. The drain has a grill right down to the bed.
Damn, we should have brought some tools.
Wait, I've got an idea. Now back at full speed.
I hope this works.
It worked. Okay, I'll have a look at it. I'll get back. Bernard?
Here.
I've done it. An old vault. There's a steel door. I guess it leads to the museum cellars.
What kind of lock has the door got?
Wait, I'll have a look.
Get a move on. There are cars parking up there now.
Nearly done. God, the writing is much too small. No problem. A normal security cylinder. The make is Atom, number 873562. Bernard?
Someone's coming.
Okay, I'm coming back. Be there in a minute.
No, stay in there. Catherine, stay in there. Damn.
Left-hand traffic, a total nightmare. Hey, there's the Thames. I think I'll go stretch my legs a bit. Hey, good evening.
Evening?
Well, are you fishing here?
No.
Just out for a walk? Well, it's a nice evening for it. I used to have a boat, too. It was a little bit smaller, of course. Ah, you're diving. Well, well. Can you see anything down there in that soup?
My girlfriend's watch fell in the water.
I see. Was it expensive?
Yeah, quite. Family heirloom.
You'd have been better. Have you found it?
Sorry?
The watch. Did you find it?
Oh, right. No. Too dark. It's all mud down there.
What a shame. Say, is anyone allowed to dive in the Thames?
With a diving license, yeah, of course.
Ah. Okay. Oh, well, I've got to go. All right, then. Have a nice evening.
Damn.
Why didn't you stay down there? I told you someone was coming.
I thought I could do it quicker. And I wasn't to know that you would start having a nice chat with him.
He spoke to me.
My girlfriend lost her watch. Great story.
I told you to stay down there. Let's get out of here, right now.
Good. I'll have a little look around. I haven't been to a museum for ages. Oh, and could you tell me where I can get a drink around here?
Yeah, the Fine Arts pub, across the road.
Okay, thanks.
Enjoy yourself.
Evening.
Good evening, sir.
Have you got a minute? I have a few questions to ask you.
It depends.
Jack Stern, International Police, Washington. It won't take long.
What's this about? The break-in was years ago.
Just a few routine questions. Your museum works with the logistics company Art Trans, right?
Yes. And?
Do you know their staff?
A couple. Why? Is there a problem?
No, everything's fine. I'm just knocking on a few doors. Like I said, just routine. Have you noticed anything different about them? Change in personnel, unreliability, problems?
There's been a bout of illness recently, but I guess that's more to do with the fact that their guys are so badly paid.
Okay. When was the last time that someone from Art Trans was here?
Day before yesterday. The new exhibition on British history. Many of the pieces are loans.
Good. I'll have a little look around. I haven't been to a museum for ages. Oh, and could you tell me where I can get a drink around here?
Yeah, the Fine Arts pub, across the road.
Okay, thanks.
Enjoy yourself.
The pub's opposite, he said. I'll go over and get a drink.
Oi, mate, can you lend me some dosh? At least enough for 10 shots.
Wow, not bad. I hope they've got more of what he's had inside. Evening.
Good evening.
My God, what did you give the poor guy outside?
Oh, you mean Stevens? Yeah, well, he's had enough for today.
Not much business in here.
You're telling me.
Oh, why is that? Holidays? This place is in a good location, in the middle of the city, right next to the museum, right next to the Thames.
Well, people have got less money in their pockets. They prefer drinking at home.
The guy outside didn't much look like a millionaire either. A regular?
Unfortunately, his tab is worth more than half of this place.
Whoops.
Yeah, the poor git. He's about to lose his job in the museum. Now he sits here every day and drinks on credit. And buys drinks for girls. I must be an idiot.
Okay, thanks. Can I see the paper?
Yeah, sure.
Nasty thing with that minister. Have you read it?
Yeah, poor sod. That's what you get, though.
Well, what do you think happened?
No idea. Perhaps he just took too much coke.
He had plenty of enemies, I hear.
Of course he did. But you can't move an inch here in London without the police knowing about it. If something happened, we'd know about it by now.
I haven't seen any police on the streets so far.
You gotta look up, mister. On the roofs, on the streetlights. There's a camera on every building. It's called CCTV. When you spend a normal day in London, you're recorded more than 300 times.
Not bad. And still people can steal the numbers from Big Ben.
Yeah, crazy, innit? But I'll tell you something. They'll catch him. You seen the photo? That was CCTV too.
You can't make out much.
Oh, you just wait. They'll catch him.
Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go. Weird people here. But this CCTV thing has given me an idea. I gotta talk to the chief.
So how was it yesterday? You were back late? I was already asleep. What were you doing so late?
First, we had to clear the way into the drain. Then Bernard had a bit of a chit-chat with a passerby.
Very funny.
Seriously, there was really someone there.
What? Someone saw you? And spoke to you? Tell me, are you guys mental? Do you actually want to go to jail?
I tried to tell Catherine.
I don't believe it. Who was this guy?
Probably just a tourist. He had an American accent.
What did you tell him?
That Catherine was diving for a lost watch.
Brilliant. Really, absolutely brilliant. Why don't we just send an invitation to the police? You two are really getting old. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Next time you can go and think of something better, smart-ass.
Come on now, stop that. It didn't go perfectly, I admit, but nothing happened. And the drain is clear now. How's the fingerprint going?
I haven't done it yet. Where's the glass?
In your room.
Okay, I'll have a look at it.
We also need a list of the guards who are on duty tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it all. That way, I'll at least know that you guys won't screw it up.
Pipe down now.
See you later. I've got things to do. Okay, let's go.